All right, good morning, cyber traders, and happy Monday. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, everyone had a great weekend, a new fresh start here, and we're getting a nice little rally going into this summer. We're having a nice little Christmas rally, what we like to call here. Good to see you, Michael, Nabeed, Grant, Lawrence, Michael, everyone. Welcome back, and everyone on social media. A couple of great little stocks. Listen, we've been a fan of Tesla for a long time, and I want to kind of point this out really quick because this has obviously been the big runner this morning. I want you to keep a very close eye because Tesla is getting very, very close to all-time highs. Now, there is a little bit of an iceberg order right now at 475. I'm going to show it to you guys in the next few minutes. And there's a bunch of other ones we need to talk about, but it's been a great so far in the market. Let me tell you, market has just been fabulous. I think one of the biggest issues maybe some of us might have is we probably ran out of money and you might have to sell things cheaper to buy other ones. But we'll cross that bridge and talk about that later. But a quick reminder for everybody today, we have Traders Talk. So if you're watching on social media, please make sure you come and join us there. We will be live at 12. And this week is the new start of phase 1 classes. So, I think we start tomorrow, I believe, on phase 1. Tomorrow, I think it is. So if you're new to cyber trading and you want to get into those classes, remember, our motto is this: you have to learn before you could earn. Let's talk about some of those big runners that we had on Friday and also last week. Obviously, let me bring up a 2-day chart. Tesla was one of them. That one did absolutely fabulous. There was a lot of stocks that ran on Friday. It was very impressive for a Friday runner. MSOS was pretty good. We had all the pot stocks that did fabulous and they're doing great. By the way, did everyone get a chance to watch the video that I did on some of those things, on those pot stocks and everything else? Let me bring it up here. I did a couple of other ones here too. Where is it? YouTube. Let me go to my channel. And why is this? There we go. So I bring some stuff up here. View my channel and shorts. Yeah, I didn't do one. I thought I did one. I did one on the Warner Brothers, which is doing really well with Paramount and Netflix. But I should have done one on the pot stocks. But they all did fabulous. Tilray also. It was a nasty shake. Let me actually bring up a 3-day chart. You can see the gap up right here. So it was right around 8. It gapped up. It came back down. It retraced, but it did make a very nice recovery right around 12 o'clock. Once it broke this high right here around 1150, you can see the things still continue to go higher. I will put all these stocks on the watch list, but on the B list, not in the A list, because ACB is another one that did really well too. There was a lot of them out there, but there's some other ones I want to keep a close eye on. A couple other stocks I want to bring up. The Revvion, RVN, that one was a great call. We got to thank Lita for her, and she gave us a nice little birthday present because it was her birthday. And I hope she did really well in that Revvion. She made a great call out on Friday. That stock, unbelievable. Great run, 1670, all the way up to right until going into the 1030 close of us, which is, that's when the market starts to retrace right to 1938. What a beautiful run. Thanks, Lita, for that run. And then we also had the Teslas we just brought up. And listen, you can always trade TSLL. That was a really good runner right there too. Very good. Now, TSLL is getting close to resistance levels. I would probably consider getting out of it. We rode this road before. We went up, we went down, we went up, we went down, went up, went right back up, down and up again. So, if it's called a 3-shake bounce. If it doesn't break the 3rd shake, that's not a good sign. So you could always buy it back. We don't want to get caught and running on the downside. And a lot of really good shorts. SMR, let me tell you, thank God I sold that stock. I was a huge fan of SMR, and we got it right around here, around the $20 price range. Then it came to around 22. Didn't want to break this resistance, and then it started building a little Fausto flag on the downside. Pulled out a buck on it on a swing trade, but good thing I got out of it. It is close back to support levels again. So I put SMR back on the watch list. SMR. All right. And SMR is a great runner that follows along with OKLO right there. So OKLO, all there, all of them are right there at that support levels. And then we had a couple other really nice shorts I want to bring up. AVGO Broadcom was a great short. They had earnings that came out. It was a great short over the course of the day. Listen, if you traded 10 shares, you still did pretty good. You don't have to trade a lot of it. 10 shares is $3,800. We watched that stock at 9:30. What a great run. What a great short. 370 after coming down beautifully in pre-market. And you can see it came all the way down here to 355, which is support levels are not there yet. I would say it would be nice if it gets down here to 324. All right. But earnings, not a really good sign. A couple other ones. APLD was also a really nice short. And BMNR, another nice, really short yesterday on Friday. Now, regarding about some of the other stocks, I tell you, I was really, really close on selling, and it really was on silver. I almost sold my PAS. I really did. I saw it come down, and then right around 11:30, I saw it come back up, and I was like this close of getting out right around this 49.70. Good thing I didn't get out, but now look at that, breaking all-time highs. We're testing the highs. Looks like a Fausto flag right there. So silver is still on the move. SLV and PAAS. Those are all looking pretty good. StubHub, another one. Big fan of StubHub right now. It's football season. People selling tickets. I sell tickets on there. It finally, there's a company that went public, built a lot of support levels around 10. If it can get past this number right here of 15, this would be a nice little gap fill right there. So you got StubHub that we did pretty well. USAR, holding pretty strong, waiting for that. Still got the buyout on Warner Brothers. Resistance levels are still hovering here. The sell is still sitting there at 30. Remember, that's the bid offer from Paramount. And then CMG doing really well. Doing pretty well in the CMG. Remember, we got the gap fill right there. So we've got to fill in that gap. It'd be nice that we 38 on that one. So swing trades have been awesome. Awesome. Been great. Oh, and another thing I want to bring up regarding about StubHub is that everyone knows what's going on this summer, right? The World Cup of soccer. So I think StubHub is going to make a killing when those tickets go on sale. I was just talking to Rich on Friday, and I was telling him about the tickets went on sale, and hopefully I win the lottery because it's a lottery. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I don't know if you guys, anyone follow soccer? Anyone who follows soccer? It's gonna be yes or no. World Cup. I'm not a huge soccer fan, but I am a sports fan. Okay, Blue Ireland. Let me tell you something crazy. Okay, do you know how much those tickets are going for? I mean, just ridiculous what they're going for. It is just unbelievable. I actually I brought this up with Rich. Hold on, where's I got to show you this. I brought this up with Rich. Look at the prices on these tickets. Could you are you kidding me? 48,000, 23,000. This is MetLife Stadium where the Jets and Giants play. This is the finale. And that's just right now. The ticket's not even, you're talking what, 3-4 months out of the way. That's what we're going for. Nosebleeds, 18,000. Okay. So who do you think is going to make a lot of money on that? Right? It's going to be a really interesting. So yeah. Would you ever think, Charles? Right? Would you ever think? And what's even the crazy part? The hospitality tents, the hospitality, like the club levels where, behind the glass and stuff like that, the nice area. I don't know if you guys, if anyone goes to a sporting event, they all have these, the Budweiser Club, the Hyundai Club, all those. That one, I was looking at what they were going for. Face value, not even the secondary market. Face value on that ticket was $46,000. Now that's not even the secondary market. Those tickets that you saw down there at the bottom that I just showed you, those tickets are probably, I don't know what the face value is yet, but I think it's between 5 and 10,000. So you can see how much they're going. They're going over 4 or 5 times face. I did hear someone to card did pay over on these Arabs, those guys over there, the oil money. They got so much money. I think somebody paid like almost $1 million to sit on the seat. They just don't care. Okay. So StubHub, I think, is going to make a lot of money on it. And that's why I kind of jumped into it. Anyway, let's go through the watch list because I'm running out of time right here. There are a couple of stocks I do want to keep an eye on. We are getting a nice move. Actually, I didn't write StubHub on here. STUB. RADX is kind of flat right here. It's up pretty big already on That's News. I know a lot of us are watching this stock right here. KYTX. That one made a really nice move. Very inexpensive stock right there. Nice little push on that one. This one looks like a buyout, weekend buyout. This is on the downtrend. This is on the downtrend. This one gapped up and came crashing down already. Not really. Nothing pretty right there. MIST, I mean, she's on a downtrend. On a downtrend. You know, these things are all just gapped up and came crashing down once the market got pretty open. So pretty much done there. iRobot got crushed. Crushed. Oh, look at that. On the downtrend. Look at that. Finally. Might get a dead cat bounce. We might get a dead cat bounce. iRobot. IRBT. This is why you don't hold overnights. Bill Ireland's just saying it just filed for bankruptcy. How does a company file bankruptcy? What a big run up. We watched this thing go from $1.60 all the way up to a price of $5.60. Somebody made a lot of money on that trade, right? Someone did pretty well on that trade. Bill, what price I got in? You asked me what price I got in StubHub. I got in late. I got in right around 13, right around here, around 1330 or some crap like that. Once it broke the resistance levels right there. I like to wait like 2-3 days before I kind of like before that. I would not say that, pennies, Jerry. I mean, listen, let me tell you something. Bankruptcy is not a bad thing to buy stocks when it comes to it. Depends on bank. It's not like they're going out of business. When you file bankruptcy, you just screw all the debtors. And what happens? Think about you whacked up your credit card, right? And now all of a sudden you file bankruptcy, and now you have zero debt. You know, sometimes it works out good for you. Just you're gonna have a problem. You know, probably getting credit. It's gonna probably take a little bit difficult. But at the end of the day, if you can't pay it, you can't pay it. Sometimes it's a good thing. And you could see here in the morning hours, it was at 76 cents. It was a really good move there. So we'll see how she works out. What else we got going on here? This one's moving up pretty decent, but also it came up and came crashing down a little bit. YCBD. We'll keep an eye on that one too. Yodel, nope. Docs, nope. Yeah, these are all garbage. Yep. Nothing there. We got Tesla on here, right? TSLA with TSLL. We got that in. Most active. These are all the stocks that we're looking at. We'll keep an eye on this one right here. IMG. Let me see what the orders are on that one. IMG. Lori on YouTube, good to see you. Welcome to the family. Let's see what we got going on here. IMG. Just going to check out some orders. I'm going to bring up Tesla really quick while that's coming up. So you can see a lot of these orders right here. It still looks like it's getting close to that 470. IMG. Oh, wow, this thing's a mess. There's orders everywhere. Got a big order right here for 46,000 at 250. So about 30 cents away. All right. All right, traders. Market's going to open up in 15 minutes. All right. So if you're watching on social media, let me post up this link on for you. Take your phone, scan your QR code, or you can go just click on this link right here. We're broadcasting live. We'll be here all day long. You can click on that link right there. Last week, we did the Cyber Expo. We got a lot of new traders that are joining us here today. So if you're new here to Cyber Trading University and you're in our trading floor right now, just please, one thing to be compliant, okay? A disclaimer, don't buy anything. You're only here to watch to see how the traders think for themselves. Remember, it's not about the winners. It's about the losers and controlling the losers, and watch how few we have and watch all these things that we do trade. This is why we've been doing this for over 30 years, all right? So welcome aboard. And if you're new on social media, hopefully you click on that link and we'll get you in there also. So, and don't forget, Traders Talk today at 12. Class starts tomorrow. New phase of the classes start tomorrow. All right. And we'll see you all there. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere, Cyber Traders. All right. See you in a little bit.